Yeah, okay. I will try to skip lots of propaganda, but I am a good European citizen. This is a Europe-supported project, Program Central Europe. It's got a nice name, Circus. I like this name. And then the Circus deals with the land use, especially with the sustainable land use and in land use within the cities. So this, do I have, yeah? This is the propaganda we skip, but it says what we do. This is the presentation we could skip. And these are the symptoms. The symptoms are that it's not my, what I will speak about, mostly, it's not my brains. It's brains of other people. And the data from the Plur project shows that since 1950, the European population increased by 33%, and their land use increased by 78%. The new data I don't have, this is 2000, I think. I got the data for Czech Republic on 2000, where the land use doubled compared to 1930s, when we had a less population and where the 8th strongest economy in the world. We are not the 8th strongest economy in the world, we are the 54th most corrupt, or 57th. So there are problems. A number of regions are confronted with massive urban sprawl, and the number of regions are also confronted with a lack of growth. We are an area which is stratified, which have some area growth, other areas are losing. And this is causing unsustainable land use problems. These are some data. This is not my data. This is data of European Environment Agency. There is two sorts of data. The data with the pie charts, which shows that the Czech Republic artificial area are 6%, are data based on 25 hectares grid and land change correction or land change monitoring of the size of 800 meters. These are macro data which are good for national evaluation and country comparison. You could find on the same web page, if you are a European country, there's a 33 or 37 countries there, and the data exists on country data in about 40 pie chart figures. And the database here is a nice grid of 400 meters. I have to hurry up. So this is the causes. Increasing of the built-up area is a growth symptom, and nobody is evaluating or looking at the inner potential of the cities or the development, and the land decisions by the principle of subsidiarity are given to the local level, and they are connected to local politics. So the landowners decide often, and there is in Germany, in Czech Republic, in Poland, and all East, there is a distinct lack of power of regional planning. There's also distinct lack of integrated approaches to development, because planning doesn't include the economic aspects, and the integration with the strategic planning doesn't exist. This has got a big effect of the metropolitan development, because the government and governance levels can't cope. So this is a simple circus solution, and basically it's to realize that land is a finite resource, and that we have to treat it the same way as we treat waste paper and plastic bottles. We put them in a container to recycle. We don't recycle land. Our planners don't look at land as a source which should be recycled. Nobody carries the study. We have planning studies on squirrels, on weeds, on fresh air, and on transport and whatever else. We don't have studies for preparation of local planning on economic land use, how many brownfields there are in the environment, how many underused land there is. We have possibly the land which is considered for future development or redevelopment that we got, but there are information on the inner city development of the built-up area. There's information missing. This information is missing not only on the local level, it is missing on the regional and metropolitan level. And this information, it's not so difficult to get, but nobody is yet getting it. And because there is a competencies conflict, who should gather the information? Planners or strategic planners? Nobody knows. So this is the avoid, recycle, and compensate slogan of Circus. This is a process of Circus which the Land Institute of DIFE has published, yet again, none of the information is ours. When you have a phase of a planning, phase of use, then the use stops, then you need to put some sort of intervention in or find some intermediate use, and then you reintroduce the land back to the beneficial use. The Circus goals are integrated approach to land use, and it's a pragmatic approach. It's no science in it. It's really nuts and bolts. It requires a governance level cooperation. One city is not going to make it. It's always the areas around the city. It is focusing on activation of inner development potential of already urbanized land. That's the gros of the approach. It can consider the land which is outside the built-up area, and if there is a justification in the population growth. The growth of the urbanized area without the population growth is an unjustified growth in perspective of the circus, because this is considered a development which is increasing the externalities costs and causing environmental problems, including climate and etc. So the purpose of it is the capping increases inside of the built-up areas and steering private investments, if it's possible, towards the inner development, and coordinating public investment in a manner that it will encourage conditions for the private development actually to invest in the, I speak not about A location, I speak about B location, because the B location are the problem. We have heard here from the ex-president of INTA that what investors do to choose the A location. But the region and local investors, they always have this choice, and they choose better B location. And then there are the C and B minus location, which are really problem issue. The Circus strategy is integration of relevant stakeholders and consideration of their specific needs. Because if you do a strategic, and if you want to do action, you've got to have a cohesion. It's a combination of incentives and adequate instruments for steering the supply and demand of land markets. And it's a combination of decentralized and centralized tools and instruments. You couldn't do it only from the local level, but you shouldn't not start because you don't have national instruments. You got to be prepared on this way to start with what you got and put forward and develop demands for what you actually need. And a consideration of city-specific interdependencies. No situation in one city is the same as in the other city. Sorry? So the tools which this project uses are integrated strategy, educational modules, action plans, and the circular land use management maps. The project just in about 2 or 3 months will have all these tools on its website. I found that the best tool I have seen produced by this project is actually none of those, but it is the Austrian UBA, which recently sent me to translate a little course book for school children between 11 and 14 years when they are actually taught about their land use needs. And that I loved. And I think that's the level when we have to start. Thank you.